G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website kangaroocourtofaustralia.com. Now, I've made the first complaint to the National Anti-Corruption Commission in relation to Peter Dutton. Well, the first known complaint. There's quite possibly been a number of complaints made against him, I suspect. But I made my complaint on Wednesday, the 12th of July 2023, and in relation to a $39 million fraudulent payment. Now, the complaint also deals with the Deputy Commissioner of the National Anti-Corruption Commission, Jaala Hinchcliffe. And I've outlined the complaint in an article I published on my website, and the article's titled Peter Dutton's Puppet as National Anti-Corruption Commission Deputy Commissioner. Jaala Hinchcliffe, has the NACC already been corrupted? And I'll read you out the beginning of the article and also the end of the article, but you can go to my website and read the full article and click on the relevant links with additional information. And the article starts off, Peter Dutton covered up a lot of corruption in the previous government. And one of his puppets he used to do the dirty work was Australian Commission for Law Enforcement Integrity, Commissioner Jaala Hinchcliffe. After Jaala Hinchcliffe was appointed Commissioner of the ACLEI in 2020, she ended 16 corruption investigations, 13 of which were into Home Affairs. And who was the Minister for Home Affairs? Yep, Peter Dutton. One of the biggest corruption scandals being investigated by the ACLEI that Jaala Hinchcliffe swept under the carpet was the fraudulent $39 million paid to a company called Austal. I published an article in October 2020 titled Federal MP Peter Dutton covers up $39 million fraud and theft of the Australian Border Force, which starts off, a corrupt payment of $39 million was made by the Australian Border Force to a company called Austal in 2015-2016, when Federal MP Peter Dutton was in charge of Border Force. Two barristers who were meant to be investigating the matter on behalf of the Australian Commission for Law Enforcement Integrity were sacked by the newly appointed Commission Chief, Jaala Hinchcliffe, this year. Border Force is Peter Dutton's responsibility, as he was appointed Minister for Home Affairs in December 2017, which also has oversight for Border Force. Prior to that, Peter Dutton was Minister for Immigration and Border Protection from 2014 to 2018, which covers a period when the $39 million fraud and theft took place. And as we all know, Peter Dutton rules his department with an iron fist, so the $39 million would not have been paid without his approval. Yet his name hasn't, at this point, been mentioned in reports on the scandal, so maybe we should start calling him Teflon Pete or Magic Pete. In the same year, Austal received the corrupt $39 million payment. They donated $60,000 to the Liberal Party and $1,500 to the ALP. Now, at the end of the article, I say the NACC needs to suspend Jaala Hinchcliffe from her position at the NACC till it conducts a thorough investigation into her conduct while Commissioner of the ACLEI and the reasons behind her sweeping serious corruption allegations under the carpet when she was appointed as Commissioner of the ACLEI in 2020. For example, why she went against the legal advice of two barristers investigating the $39 million fraud, and why she sacked them, and was she led on by Peter Dutton and all the then government to cover up the corruption, which the government were well known for doing. And why did the current government appoint her as Deputy Commissioner of the NACC, and why only for 12 months, or until the third substantive Deputy Commissioner is appointed, when the Commission and two other Deputy Commissioners were appointed for 5 years? As it stands, there would have to be a huge concern Jaala Hinchcliffe might cover her tracks while she's at the NACC and maybe leak to Peter Dutton and or other coalition MPs. I go on to say that I'll be making a formal complaint to the National Anti-Corruption Commission, which I've already done. And I say, obviously, for the NACC to be investigating one of their own deputy commissioners would meet the exceptional circumstances rule to have public hearings, which is what the public would expect. And what I will push for, failure to have public hearings into my complaint against Jaala Hinchcliffe would undermine the public's confidence in the NACC and its staff. I will update this article when I have had a response from the NACC and maybe with a video, etc., etc. So it's not hard to make a complaint to the National Anti-Corruption Commission. I've obviously made one against Peter Dutton and Jaala Hinchcliffe. Now, if they don't have public hearings into the complaint against Jaala Hinchcliffe, well, you know you've got to cover up the happening in a big way. And I'll keep on following up with that complaint. When I have any further details or report, I'll do another video or publish another article. Now, I wasn't the original journalist who started reporting about the $39 million fraud at Home Affairs under Peter Dutton, and also the corruption allegations against Jaala Hinchcliffe. But to my knowledge, I'm the only one to report the conflict of interest and the corruption allegations against her since she's been appointed Deputy Commissioner at the National Anti-Corruption Commission. There's a huge conflict of interest there, and I don't believe she should have been appointed in the first place, although she's only been appointed for a maximum of 12 months or until a third commissioner is appointed to replace her. But even so, her appointment needs to be investigated by itself. Anyhow, I'll keep on following up on this matter. And Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media. I publish a website, YouTube channel, Facebook page and Twitter account, and I'm reliant on donations to keep on publishing. So please support my Patreon account. I currently have 263 patrons who are donating $1,579 a month. You can donate any amount, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, whatever suits your budget. It all helps out in a big way. And I really need to double that to become financially viable, get up to at least 500 patrons, although the 1,000 is the ultimate goal. So please support that. It'll help out greatly. And please share this video on Facebook and Twitter, etc. Thank you for your time and have a good day.